Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have Interserver Arena. This is round 4 guys, and this time around I didn't do as well as in the previous ones. And the main reason will be that I didn't have much time to actually bruiser those defenses. And I really hate this content guys, because not only we can't double illusion things and do things quick, but also we actually are facing defenses that they try to stall you, and there's no draw here, guys. So eventually you have to quit if you can't kill those defenses. So this meta is really boring, and it will take a ton of time to clear 50 of these matches. So what I decided to do here guys, given that I only had 1 day left of Interserver Arena and I knew that, today when I'm recording this, I only have time to actually record it. So to actually get the audio of those matches up, and that's it, I won't have the time to play the 50 matches. So I decided to cleave as much as I can and not care too much about the win rate. And that is what I did, so I am glad I did that as well, because I have some interesting content to show you guys. So for the first fight I showed you the bruiser team that I ran with Molong, with Bolberg and with Amelia, but actually this is one of only 2 or 3 matches in which I actually used this team through the 50 fight, contrary to the previous round where I used it against 15 or maybe even 20 or 25 teams. So yeah, this time around I will be cleaving a lot, and you will see very interesting comps here guys. So for this one I'm running this comp for the first time actually, at least in here. I think this is the first time ever that I run this comp, because I decided to run my fattest Lucian with only plus 40 speed, but I have 3 boosters, and given that I had speed buff from Bernard, and I had 25% boost from Bastet, 30% boost from my Charlotte, and a 33% boost from Bernard since he's max skilled, that combined is over 88% boost. But given that we have the speed buff, that actually counts as almost a 100% boost. So guys, that means that my fat Lucian can move without being cut unless a ton of Nemesis runes proc. And that did not happen. However, the crazy damage that my fat Lucian does was not enough to kill everything, but we could get rid of the remaining units without many problems. And here we can run the same team again, which is amazing. So yeah, this should be faster than before, unless they are incredibly tanky, which actually can happen, and that will be very bad for us. So let's see. And they are. That Usa is incredibly tanky and has damage reduction and has violent runes, and he can proc. And guys, I can't tell you enough how this will keep happening through this video. And right here I decided to start cleaving with my Tiana, and I used my Tiana cleave a lot guys, and it's just a gamble because we are relying on Galleon actually landing defense rates. So yeah, we have max aggressive in Galleon, we have violent runes for that casual proc that can patch up a missed defense rate, but you can't actually rely on that. So let's see how this one went. And of course that guy was really fast, and his Iris moved first. So yeah, they destroyed my Alicia turn 1. That was really bad. So now my only hope is to actually destroy everything with the AoE attack from my Shimite, which did not happen, and the AoE of my Tiana didn't kill the Vanessa. So that means, and by only really little, and well, that means that we lost this one, guys. And yeah, I lost it because we didn't outspeed. And that defense was amazing, guys. It was really good. It won 18 matches, I think, this round. So yeah, you know, those things can happen. I should have given my best runes to Tiana and move runes around in order to try hard, but you know, I did not do it. And for this one, we're going to classically cleave this defense. This is what I do on regular arena as well, against this kind of defense. So yeah, this is an all-offense team that we usually run on every single arena video. So you already know this one and how it works. And against this team, we are running a not so normal offense team. We are going to run Raki here. And why Raki? Well, because mostly when you're facing Nana, Raki will be your best ally. When you're killing Perna, for instance, you can actually proc Nana's passive with Raki killing Perna, because you know, when you kill Perna, Perna will proc his passive, then his passive will fail, and after that Nana will try to revive Perna, and that passive will fail as well. So you will get rid of the stacks in one turn, and then you are free to kill anything else on the battlefield. However, since you already killed Perna, there ain't any other threats here apart from the Tiana, who can actually stun you, but not kill you. So yeah, of course, a bomb from Tiana and a stun can mean that the next turn the bomb blows up, and since I have units that don't have that much HP, then they may die. However, that didn't happen because we didn't miss the bomb on the Tiana. We landed the bomb with our Sierra and killed Tiana turn 1. So now we only have to get rid of that thing, and for that we have the heal blocks from Bastet, we have the shield from Bastet in order to prevent the life absorption, and we also have the strips from Barbara. So you know, guys, we have things to deal with that. So there won't be many problems here. And right here we're going to run the same cleave that failed once already, but you know, we have high hopes here because they don't seem to have a speed threat, and maybe the viewer is faster, but yeah, indeed. But we don't care, since we will actually apply the third skill of Tiana, and then we can defense break, and of course we got cut. Well, that could happen. So now we use the third skill perfectly, Vigor is dead, and we AoE destroy everything. And you know, we have a guaranteed crit since they don't have buff. And well, you know, guys, we won that one quite easily. And against this one with 2 Aldinat 5s, we are going to run Chompong. And guys, after this one I re-runed Chompong, I think, and you know, I gave him more accuracy because I want to guarantee the pushbacks more than the damage. I don't care if he doesn't deal that much damage at these kind of comps. I really need him to push everything back to give me a couple of turns before the enemy's move, mainly because my Tiana is built on crit damage, and that means that my Tiana will always get to attack before the enemy's move. And they have a guaranteed AoE crit that will deal a ton of damage if they are defense broken, thanks to Tiana's second skill buff that she got recently, because you know, when they don't have any buffs, the second skill of both Tiana and Alicia will always crit, doesn't matter the element of the unit. So that's a great advantage for us. And this one, guys, we clipped it like a charm, I love how we clipped this. And yeah, we're facing light pandas, guys, light panda defenses, and for those we're going to run Tableau, Jamire, and Lucian. I will usually double Lucian, Tableau, Jamire this, because you know, having double Lucian here will get a higher damage output even though they don't have attack buff. However, this time around we're going to go with this one. And well, we have the invincibility, sorry, the immunity as well, so yeah, that can be helpful too, in case the enemies were to actually survive, which could happen for a Perna. So I'm only worried about Perna proccing a million times, and since now Perna after the buff can heal herself, well, Perna turned into a much bigger threat, and that will be... And I will prove that through this video, guys. I lost to Perna twice, I think, or maybe even 3 times this Interserver arena round. So yeah, but this will not be the case. 1 Perna against 4 units, that shouldn't happen, guys. And of course I had the attack break, and of course I had stuns or possible stuns, and you know, once we actually crit the fire unit with our wind unit, then things ended up being much easier. And another light panda defense, and we are going to cleave it once more. So we are sped, and you know the drill, guys, you know the drill. Well, for this one I'm going to rely on the higher base speed of my Bernard, and I will use my Lucian to move before Alicia, and then Alicia will move and wipe the remaining units. That's what I expect. However, if that Water Ryu actually stuns everything, then things will go wrong. However, he did not, and therefore I can take another turn with Alicia and crit. That was lucky, because that Ritesh had a will run up. So yeah, that crit was pure luck. So for this one we're going to use the usual counter for this that we run in regular arena, and if we dismount the Beast Rider turn 1, then things will be much easier. If we don't, things will be wrong. And you know, we did it, so we can defense break the Kinky and end up destroying Kinky. So this one went well. However, this very same match didn't go too well in, I think, 1 or 2 more fights. So yeah, guys, of course I'm not showing you every single battle in this Interserver round, so that's why I'm telling you that I lost a few of the other matches. And here, guys, they are using Leo, so we are going to run the fattest Lucian that we have, and we are going to pair him up with Bale. And what I'm intended to do here is get 5 stacks on Bale, given that we have 2 units that give 2 buffs each, which is great. So, and of course we will abuse the passive of Leo, having Nemesis runes on a water unit here that actually boosts us. So, and of course, given that my Lucian moves first, you know, you saw what happened, guys. We erased them from the battlefield, and you know, Bale cleaned them up. And for this one, well, we actually need them to... we need the Wusa and the Ritesh to die turn 1, and of course we need to end Perna's first life turn 1 as well. So yeah, that actually happened. So now we need to rely on heal blocks on the Halfas as soon as we can. And of course we need Perna not to proc a lot. And turn 1 he got rid of defense break, which is really bad. So we need to finish that Perna's life, and now we need to reduce the HP of that Halfas as soon as we can, so that he doesn't get his passive back up too soon. But yeah, now guys, I think I made a mistake. I don't know. Yeah, if I think about it, that was not such a big mistake. But I should have gone for the Perna. I should have kept going for Perna. And here I really needed the defense break on Perna. Because, you know, that means that I won't be able to kill Perna before he regains his passive back. And that will end up proving really bad, since Perna can actually solo me right now. And guys, spoiler alert, that's what will happen. We can't take a full life of Perna here, because, you know, So far Perna hasn't procced a lot, but he will start the proc engine soon, and you know what happens. Violent rules win you the game. Against this one, guys, we are going to pray to actually kill Ritesh turn 1. That's it, guys. Because mainly, of course, we're going to outspeed, but you know what, the Rio didn't strip, which was great, and we did not kill Ritesh turn 1. That's really bad. However, he was very slow, so we managed to actually take a turn with both Bastet and Bernard before he moved. That was great, guys, so we were actually able to kill them. And against this one, we already re-runed Chompong. As you can see, he has much higher accuracy right now, however he has way less damage, and of course he has less crit rate, but there are 3 water units here, so we don't need 100% crit rate, and we need to land the pushbacks, and so we did, guys, so we did. So now we can actually use first kill and wipe them out. That was great, and it worked perfectly fine as intended. And again, here we are going to run Raki, and this will be really interesting because we have a ton of resurrection passives here. We have 3 actually going on right now, so we can destroy the demon with the first kill of Raki, and that will consume both the passive of... Actually, it will consume the passive of the Nana and of Vanessa as well. Actually, that's not a passive, that's the first kill of Vanessa, because now it's a skill, not a passive. And now we can kill anything we want, and of course if they want to keep going for Raki, I don't actually care, since, you know, she still has a lure up. And for this one, guys, we are running the usual comp, and we are trying to clip this. You know, we started taking risks, because usually I don't think you will be end up running this kind of comp against that defense, but since that defense wasn't such a threat, you know, it was perfectly fine. And for this one as well, we're going to speed and run the exact same comp, since the main threats are water and fire. So yeah, we were able to actually crit on mostly everything and kill mostly everything as well, and they don't have any more threats here unless that panda goes full 2017 and stands everything up. I don't think that they have any chances. That's great. And here we're facing Ragdoll and Nigong, but we're using our recently re-runed Chompong here, and we are counting on Chompong pushing everything back, since his pushback will be stronger than the Ragdoll's passive. And that proc from Galleon was clutch, since he could patch up the missed defense break on Nigong, and that was crucial, guys, because we need to kill Nigong turn 1. That's the main threat of that team. Because if everything was to revive and they were to kill something, then I will have lost. And here, guys, we're going for some new technology. We're going full RTA mode. We will use Hagan in order to actually cleanse the stuns after the Clara strips. And yeah, my Tiana could move now, so I can apply the glancing debuff and yeah, the defense break, which is the most important thing here. And now my Tiana can get rid of the full enemy team without any problems, and I will use skill 3 because I know that Kaki will go down. And now I ran skill 2 and we won this one, guys. Even though they revived, they will be dead in a second. That's amazing, the Hagan technology worked. However, guys, I must warn you that I used that same comp against another defense, and that was one of my losses because, you know, the Clara only stripped the Hagen. And, you know, there wasn't any other strip, so there wasn't any other push forward, and my Tiana didn't move. That was really bad because that enemy team was decided to kill one of my damage dealers, and you know, I lost the fight right there. So yeah, the Hagen is not the best choice outside of RTA, but it was fun to clip with him. And these guys will be the final match of this video, and I decided to clip them, of course, as I did on actually through all the video. So now we're going to Lucian this, and it's over, guys, it's over. So yeah, in the end, out of the 50 matches, we won 42. That was really bad for our standards, but it was quite well, given that we did this all within 1 hour or so. I think we actually did every single win through 1 hour. So guys, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you did, and I will hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.